Good afternoon. This is Lance Bryce with Thrive Mortgage. Today is Thursday, the 6th of July. I hope you're doing well. Well, we are seeing interest rates sitting at decades high pricing today. Mortgage News Daily has the average for a 30-year fixed conforming today at 7.22%. Y'all, we're knocking on the door of 7.25% for a 30-year fixed rate loan. Last week we were sitting at 7.04%. This time 30 days ago, we were at 6.89%. So we have seen a dramatic third of a point increase in rates over the last 30 days, y'all. Now, again, I'm always careful to point out that what I just listed, 7.22% in that Mortgage News Daily survey, that is not what lenders are quoting across the board. We would be significantly lower than that for the majority of borrowers. And as an example, the Mortgage Bankers Association is at 6.75% in their survey for national rates. Freddie Mac is at 6.81% today in their survey. Now, neither of those surveys take into account points paid, y'all, and the majority of borrowers are paying some points in order to get their rate locked at something reasonable. Very few folks are taking a par rate and in those mid-7 or low 7s like you're seeing reported in that Mortgage News Daily. But that survey, the Mortgage News Daily survey, does strip out rates that include points. So they're really giving you par, as we would term it in the industry. Hey, here's what's moving the market, y'all. The Federal Reserve produced their minutes of their last meeting, their June meeting, and it did confirm what everyone has suspected, that the Fed is broadly expecting 2 additional hikes this year, depending on data, and they certainly got data that did not help us with regard to those hikes. So those are baked into pricing, y'all. The bond market, any possibility that we weren't going to see 2 hikes this year was promptly removed with 2 pieces of news that we received. Number one, the personal consumption expenditure, while it was a little bit better than expected when it came in on Friday, it wasn't enough so that it would move the Fed off of their target. So we didn't see enough improvement there, even though it came in slightly better than expected to move where the Fed might be. But the shocker was this morning. ADP released their employment data this morning, and it came in at 497,000 new jobs. Y'all, we had anticipated 225,000 new jobs in that report, so this doubled the estimates, more than doubled the estimates for employment. It shows remarkable strength in the labor markets, far more than the Fed needs to substantiate additional hikes this year. So that is what is moving the market, y'all. I wish I had great news for this call. The good news is, I suppose, there's not much else that's going to push us higher than this for the foreseeable future. So any additional news that we get, any good news we receive on inflation upcoming can help us. And as we move towards more news in the labor market that may shed some doubt on these numbers, then obviously those revisions can help us a bit. But bottom line is, bond yields are higher. Treasury yields at 16-year highs. And what we're quoting on a 30-year fix today, highest it's been in recent memory. So in any event, I provide this information so that you can keep your clients informed, so that you know exactly what's moving the markets, and hopefully that helps you speak intelligently to what the market's doing. In any event, if you have any questions, give me a shout. Always honored to have your referrals. It's why we do these calls. Stay blessed, stay safe, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week.